What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have an update on GMT, which has pumped up near about 34% in the last 24 hours and it is currently trading at just over 44 cents. So what we're going to be going through is looking at its prediction for 2024. Is it a crypto to be investing into right now? Is it too late? Should you sell it if you're on a profit? Or should you hold on to it before it pumps up even higher, potentially hitting the $2 mark, the dollar mark later on this year? So we're going to cover both buyers and sellers point of view, and also looking at both short-term and long-term investing as well. But before I get into all of that stuff, guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel. And for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this and I'm going to bring up the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are looking at the daily chart, and at the top here we've got the purple line running across the chart, which is the SMA indicator, giving us the average value of GMT, which is here in purple at just under 32 cents. However, the crypto is trading at a much higher value here in red at over 44 cents, meaning it's performing very well and much better than expected. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that, guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart here, we do have the blue and the orange line looking slightly bearish, heading towards the negative direction, meaning minimal drops in value are expected from GMT over the next 12 to 14 hours. So essentially towards the end of the day today, early hours of tomorrow to tomorrow midday, GMT should be trading at a slightly lower value than where it is at the moment. And again, the reason for that is it has peaked up quite a bit over the last 24 hours, meaning it is a little bit overvalued, so it is due for a little bit of a drop back in value, and I'm expecting it to drop down to just about 40 cents by midday tomorrow. But again, that does not mean that it's going to stop pumping right now. It is of course likely to pump up higher than where it is at the moment, heading up to 45-46 cents over the next couple of hours before it slowly starts to drop back down to around 40 cents in value by midday tomorrow, is what my expectations are at the moment. Moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days, what can we see here? The blue and the orange line are still looking slightly bearish, heading towards a negative direction, meaning an overall minimal drop in value is again expected from GMT over the next 7 to 8 days. So towards the end of next week, the crypto should be trading around 35 to 37 cents is where I'm expecting it to be at. Again, same reason as the previous chart, is overvalued. So over the coming days, it is likely to hit more red days, but again, it is likely to hit the odd green day in between as well. But what matters is the overall outcome, which at this point seems to be more on the negative side. So do expect it to drop down to around 35 cents by the end of next week, is what I'm expecting at the moment. Moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks is looking completely different, guys. We got the blue line looking very bullish, heading towards a positive direction, and so is the orange line as well. So essentially we've got both the lines looking very steep, heading towards the bullish direction. But as I've mentioned plenty of times before, when a MACD indicator looks this steep, that means it's not realistic. Reason for that is the major pump that's taken place yesterday and today. The graph thinks that the crypto is going to keep pumping in that direction and at that pace over the next 6 to 8 weeks. However, that is of course not true because it's not realistic. But yes, I am expecting an overall increase in value by end of February, early March. So let's keep it as Q1 of 2024. I'm expecting GMT to be trading at a higher value than where it is at the moment. Yes, I'm expecting it to head up to about 55 to 60 cents. In between that price range is where I'm expecting GMT to be trading at by the end of March this year. But If there are any major changes to that, for example, I'm expecting a major bull run or a price pump or even a price crash, this will have a major impact on the value of GMT, either in a positive or negative direction. I will let you guys know as soon as possible on my Instagram page and on my YouTube channel as well. So make sure you guys stay subscribed and turn on the bell notifications to get notified every time I upload. But yeah, so far so good for the long term over the next couple of months, but for the short term, do expect more red candles, as it is likely to go for a little bit of a price correction before it starts to peak back up in value. So let's get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Fibonacci scale. So as you guys can see, we are still trading in the red zone. For us to hit the resistance target here, we need to hit $1.05, guys, which I am expecting GMT to hit. But the question is, when is it likely to do that? Potentially by second half of this year is when I'm expecting GMT to be heading up to the dollar mark. Again, it is going to have to go through slow and steady increases in value. We don't want it to, go for a major pump out of nowhere. We want it to go up in a slow and steady pace, which I'm expecting it to do. And because I'm expecting the crypto market to be going in a bullish direction as well for the rest of the year, including Bitcoin heading up to over $50,000 by the end of Q1 is what I'm expecting, which should have a positive impact on the crypto market. So this should also impact GMT in a positive way. So heading over the dollar mark by the second half of this year is what I'm expecting. But as I mentioned, if there are any changes to that, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. So going into the CoinMarketCap website here, we can see that the trading volume has gone up over 420% in the last 24 hours, making it over $1 billion, guys. This is a major increase. Reason for that is, of course, the value of GMT has gone incredibly well. So a lot more people are trading the crypto. We're seeing a lot more buyers, a lot more sellers, and in general, just a lot more traders, as it is getting a lot of traction. And it is indeed the top gainer in the last 24 hours. So of course it is going to get a lot of attention at the moment. So yeah, this is my take and my prediction on GMT, guys. What I want you guys to do is let me know in the comment section down below, how high are you guys expecting this crypto to go in 2024. Comment down below, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it is free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace. What is